Hello everyone, today I will present our Rotoline cleaning systems for advanced parts cleaning. Over here we have a system which is going out to a customer very soon. It's a system with washing, rinsing and vacuum drying. In the machine we are cleaning with both spray washing, immersion and ultrasonic cleaning. The loading system here is a simple one with a trolley. We also have a brother, which is here on the left. It's an identical system, but instead of manual loading, it has an automatic conveyor system. These conveyor systems we can design as the customer wishes. This is for 2 baskets, load and unload. You can make it for 10 baskets, 20 baskets. We can make it with lifting systems, without lifting systems, however you like. The machine here also has hot air drying instead of vacuum drying, so it's a more simple cleaning process. But in the end, both of them serve the same purpose, just for different needs. So, I have started the machine to the right with vacuum drying. I have prepared some parts, and now I would like to test some parts with you and also show you around the machine. Now I will explain a little bit about our control panel. We have tried to make it as simple as possible, even though it's an advanced machine, because this has to be a machine that everybody understands and can operate with ease. So on the front screen, you can see the current program, the next program which is going to be used, and below you have also a description of the sequences which are going on in the machine, but also the alarms that might be triggered. In here you can modify your washing programs. Can be done in a very simple way. Just press edit. Then you choose in the wash section which parameters you want to activate, for how long time. The same in the rinse section. For the drying sections, you can choose if you want to rotate the basket, tilt the basket, or have it standing still during the cleaning. The programs can be named as you wish, and when you're done, you just push save. Very simple. When the program is ongoing, we can push this button and we will show which sequence we are operating in at that state. Then there's overview of the washing tank, the rinsing tank, and in case you need to go to some advanced options, you can go here. You can have a service menu for manual operation. You can have a weekly clock to start and stop the heating whenever you like to reduce the energy consumption. The same with the oil separation and the filtration. You can decide when it starts and stops every day, so you're doing these functions when it's most suitable for your process. And now I'm going to load the machine and start it up. At ANMASI, we have a lot of different basket systems. We supply machines for all types of parts. Here we have a larger basket. Then we have a smaller one which we can sit in. It's with smaller mesh sizes. So I'll open this now. And then I'll load the parts. I have some dirty parts for us. They are full of oil. The benefit of these machines is basically you can load the baskets completely, fill it in, you don't have to position the parts, and they will still be clean. For sure, if some parts have a very sensitive surface, you will have to fix them so they don't scratch each other. But besides that, it doesn't matter how you place it, it will be clean. So now I'll start the washing process. I'll use a 2-hand control to close the lid. So now while the program is running its cycle, I'm going to show you around the machine. If we go to this side, here we have a door, and all the doors have glass windows so you can see what's going on even when they are closed. Behind the first door, we have our efficient oil separator. The oil separator is separating the surface oils, which are demulsifying and coming up. The oil will be separated into this little canister, which has to be emptied once in a while by the operator. Secondly, behind this door here on the corner, we have the filters. So here we have a filter which is filtrating the washing water during the cycle. And down here we have a bypass filtration, which can be used when the machine is not running. So basically we're just circulating the liquid and filtrating it all the time. This can be run over the weekly timer. We have our pumps, our heating elements, our level sensors. Here is the chemical dosing units. So you're basically placing your canister here inside the cabinet, plugging inside this little device. It's a suction device with an integrated level sensor. This level sensor will tell you when the canister is empty and has to be changed. This will be shown on the touchscreen as an alarm. Inside here is the technical area. We have the motor for rotation of the basket. We have the pneumatic actuators, which are opening and closing the chamber when you're draining. There's a flowback, and as you can see here in the flowback, there's flowback filters, which will catch any nuts, bolts, or metal chips which might fall out of the basket while cleaning. You can just pick it up here. This has to be cleaned. Besides that, we have in here our vacuum pump with water collector. We have a condensation unit which condensates all the water. This is an add-on, which is a very energy-friendly solution that's been developed. This means that you are recycling or reusing almost all water, which is evaporating. Secondly, you don't need really an extraction connection. So usually you are connecting a tube to the extraction. On this machine, it's not really needed. The last thing inside this cabinet is our draining pump. So the tanks can be drained automatically. There's even a sensor telling you when there's no more water. So in case you forget to shut off the pump, it will shut off when there's no water in this tube. On this side, we have the electrical cabinet. There's access to the ultrasonic generators, to the pneumatic installation, which is here. Everything marked up, labeled, nice. So it follows the CE machine directive as it should. And now let's get back to the machine and see if it's done washing our parts. As you can see during the program cycle, as I explained, you can see always where it is. So right now it's at the drying hot air. So every stage of the process you can follow on the screen while cleaning. So right now we are at the final stages. It's during the drying process. As you can see, there's no liquid in the chamber and the basket is rotating. The cleaning process is now done. The basket is moving into position, and then the door will open automatically. We will move the trolley into position, lock it, and unload the parts. So let's try and see how they look. As you can see, they are completely clean. I just try to find some dirty parts for you, just so you can see. So this is how it was looking before. And now we have completely clean and oil-free parts, ready for the next process. Thank you.